Auto giant Tesla, owned by Elon Musk, made its way into the Chinese market and took it up by storm the minute the cars were launched. Tesla was doing so well that after the US, China became the second biggest market for those cars, giving stiff competition to Chinese brand EVs. The number of Tesla EVs sold in China has decreased in recent weeks. In the following video, we will see what the potential causes for this are and how affected is Tesla by the change in their sales. Let's move ahead with this video to find out more. Welcome to TechSpot, and let's dive straight in. So why is Tesla observing a decline of sales in China? According to IEA research, China has had the world's second biggest electric car market last year. Tesla's ability to build and sell automobiles in China is critical to its short-term progress. Based on Snowball Capital's analysis of job postings at Tesla, the company is increasing recruitment for legal and government positions across the country in 2021, as well as building human resources at its Shanghai plant. Tesla competes in China with a number of other electric vehicle firms, including NIO Inc., NIO.N, XPeng Inc., XPEV.N, and BYD, 002594.SZ. The automaker is losing ground in the world's largest conventional electric vehicle market, according to a report released by a Chinese trade group. The China Touring Vehicles Association said sales of locally made vehicles in China fell 69% to 8,621 vehicles from 28,138 in June. Tesla sales are generally lower during the first month of each quarter than in the following 2 months. A total of 33,155 Chinese-made automobiles were bought. Last month, Tesla brought a less expensive model of the Model Y in China, in which it confronted extended scrutiny from each of the regulators and the general public and developing opposition from nearby rivals. It additionally decreased the beginning charge for Model 3 sedans. The passenger Tesla sales in China plummeted to 8,621 vehicles in July, currently down 70% from June, according to the Car Association, while exports of vehicles built at its Tesla Shanghai factory increased to 24,000 up in July, up from 5,017 in June. The stock of Tesla, which is manufactured in China, decreased by less than 1% overall. Critics view the significant drop in sales to Chinese firms as another evidence of the company's developing troubles in China. Tesla is currently facing competition from Chinese EV makers, as well as a bunch of bad publicity, including an EV recall. All cars were produced in Shanghai. Tesla owners also spoke out against the business during this year's Shanghai Auto Show, citing poor car quality and other safety issues highlighted by Chinese regulators. This tumultuous change has an immediate cause behind it. A spate of Tesla incidents around the country have been connected to safety concerns about the automaker's brake system viability. Hundreds of messages from Chinese Tesla drivers expressing worries about the safety of their electric vehicles have been extensively shared on Chinese media platforms, with reports and postings of accidents presumably caused by braking failures. A lady protested riding in a Tesla automobile at the Shanghai Motor Show in April, describing it as a braking failure in an electric vehicle. The incident spread quickly and the company faced backlash. Tesla told Bloomberg that it was trying to solve the problem, but suggested that the complaint was invalid. A state-run newspaper in the US called America's cars arrogant. After the incident, China's Central Political and Legal Commission told Tesla there is a need to face the suffering of Chinese customers. AD Tesla stock fell more than 4% on reports of a drop in orders from China. The news follows current data suggesting that Tesla is losing its position in the global market. According to a Credit Suisse analysis, the company's worldwide market share plummeted from 29% to 11% between April and May. Last month, Tesla introduced a lower-cost version of its Model Y SUV crossover, which is built in the US. This refers to the fact that some buyers may decide to wait until specific variations become available before making a purchase. Within the following few months, this model is scheduled to be delivered. After government subsidies, the so-called standard range version costs 276,000 yuan, or about $42,000 US. The original long-distance Model Y costs approximately 20% less. The next Model 3's basic price has been decreased by 15,000 yuan to 235,900 yuan. In comparison, China's NIO's ES6 SUV starts at around 358,000 yuan, and Li Auto's Li 1 sells for 338,000 yuan. Tesla is still leading the high-end EV market, but its Chinese rivals keep at it with sleek designs, localized software, and attentive customer care. China currently thinks Tesla's demand is good, but Tesla has over-positive capacity compared to the US, causing price cuts and exports, says Bernstein analysis Tony Sakanagi. Tesla's competition in China. The People's Republic of China has a massive population of almost 1.4 billion people. It's no marvel that it has the biggest international marketplace percentage of all automobiles. Furthermore, authorities' rules for selling new energy vehicles, or NEVs, in addition to subsidies, helped China keep almost 50% of EV income global in 2020. NIO is a publicly traded automaker based in 2014 and primarily based totally in Shanghai. The business enterprise sincerely debuted its first EV, the EP9 two-seat sports activity car, the day its logo was set up. NIO quickly set itself up as a main logo for electric-powered SUVs together with its ES8, ES6, and cutting-edge EC6. The Chinese automaker now seems to increase its attainment within the EV marketplace with the current debut of its first luxury sedan, the ET7. This new EV looks as if it's going to attempt to compete with Tesla's Model S. Much like Tesla, NIO has its hand in different extensions of the EV marketplace, together with the NIO Lifeguard logo, NIO Service Centers, and NIO Power, which handles the business enterprise's community of battery change stations. Moving north of China is Li Auto. Based in 2015 out of Beijing, it additionally gives a production facility in Changzhou close to Shanghai and NIO's HQ. After a NASDAQ IPO Ultimate Summertime season that raised $1.1 billion, Li Auto is now publicly traded. While Li Auto is simply 12 months more youthful than its Chinese competitor NIO, it does have a few extreme catches, as much do. To date, Li Auto only gives one vehicle, a luxurious crossover SUV known as the Li Xiang 1. What separates this automaker from the others in this listing is the truth that Li Auto manufactures plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, PHEVs. XPeng Motors is another automaker primarily based in China, hoping to be a good competitor to Tesla. Founded in 2014, it's by far the southernmost Chinese automaker in this listing, with its headquarters in Guangzhou. XPeng went public on the New York Stock Exchange at the end of the summer season, generating $1.5 billion. Take that, Li Auto. XPeng has been producing electric automobiles since 2018. The first one was the G3 SUV, observed via the means of the P7 sedan in 2019. The CEO of XPeng hinted at a third model, a sedan, but provides no further specifics. The P7 is a clean try and competitor with Tesla's Model 3 sedan, even as the G3 is very much like the Model Y, even though it debuted years prior. So is Tesla worried? Investors of the auto giant company seem to be relatively unfazed by the numbers shown in the last few weeks, and the sales dip, as shares aren't fluctuating much, precisely only a 1% change in the share value compared to the previous week. Although the numbers have declined, Tesla has declared better than expected global sales for the full quarter, and investors aren't looking at sales on a month-to-month basis. They are clearly looking at the bigger picture where China will be an extremely profitable market for their cars. Thus, we can see that when it comes to the market and sales, even auto giants like Tesla have good and bad days. While they have made no official comment on the drop of their sales in the past few weeks, the company feels that sales going down the past few weeks are nothing but a small hurdle in the way, and their sales will be up and about in the next few weeks just like they were in January. Experts have a lot to say about the status of Tesla sales in China, but one can only wait to see what the auto giant does in order to get back up on top.